Yo, what's up guys? I just want to make a quick update video on Hansol 5, which has been out for 10 days now exactly, and it's currently at like 103,000 views, which is pretty good for this expansion considering how many people actually quit the game. And yeah, I mean, it has over 1,000 comms as well. I mean, it seems like most of you guys enjoyed it. I just want to say thank you for showing me all the positive support and reviews, and even for the constructive criticism as well, which I can apply to my next movie if I ever do one. But yeah, it's been great. Also, thank you to all the people that has shown support by purchasing a Hansol t-shirt through the t-shirt campaign. I think I've sold like 23 so far out of the 50 gold. So thank you guys, seriously, for helping me out. It helps me continue to do what I do here. So by the way, if you haven't bought a shirt yet and you want one, there's less than 3 weeks left on the campaign, so definitely go check it out on booster.com/Hansol, because once the campaign ends, the shirts won't be available anymore. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little bit of a behind the scenes type video for Hansol 5 to show you some of the work that went into it. Not everything, not like the whole editing process, but mostly for, you know, setting up for recording and combat, cool little items I used to help me do my solo world PvP. And I actually had requests on my live stream to do videos on how I edit my movies. So if you are interested in that, leave a comment down below and I can do that if you want to start editing or whatever. But yeah, for now, let's review some Hansol 5. Alright, so here we are on my main desktop screen, which is very clean, very organized. You know, no icons all over the place, which is very deceiving because my second monitor actually has all the shit on it. But I stream with the main one, so I like to keep it clean for the viewers. Other than my Street Fighter 5, of course, which I recently started playing, by the way. I got my fight stick, so if anyone plays, hit me up with your info so we can practice. I'm gonna get good and hit up Evo and win the tourneys. No, anyways, let's pop into my folder right here. My Hansol 5. I am pretty organized with this project. This is the first time I actually had a folder for a movie. You know, I have a folder for all the footage in here, different short clips, the 1v2s, the 1v3s, even like the 1v5. Stuff like that. I have different editing overlays. I got the music soundtrack here, different crediting stuff, different screenshots. Yeah, so everything's in here. If I pop open the Hansol 5 notes, it shows some of the zones I was trying to film in, and also the World PvP buffs and items. The first one I'm going to go over is the Fell Mouth Frenzy, which is like the missile procs. I saw a couple of comments in the Hansol 5 section. People were like, what are those? So yeah, there's a food buff that shoots out little fireflies. I don't even know what they are, but they shoot out and do like 3k ticks of damage. And although that's not much, it adds up. And the best part about it is that it doesn't break Dragon's Breath, which is huge. So, and it looks cool too, so yeah, hit that up if you don't want to go for the 125 crit one. I mean, I crit all the time anyways with my gear setup, so I don't really need that. And I was also popping the flasks, more intellect, which means more damage, so that's always good. Yeah, you just gotta try hard, really hard in WoD. You gotta apply all the buffs you can so you can get the solo PvP clips. Because as a fire mage nowadays, it's really hard to like solo 2 people or even 3 by yourself. So you need all the help you can get. Next item on the list is my personal favorite World PvP item, which is the Cobalt Frag Bomb. And this is an AoE disorient. It disorients all the targets that you hit it with. And it's simply amazing. I mean, if you have dots on the target, it'll break. But it stuns them. It doesn't DR with Dragon's Breath, so you can like Cobalt Frag them into a Dragon's Breath. But it does DR with Polymorph, so keep an eye out on that. But throughout the recording process of Hansol 5, I didn't even use Polymorph Glyph. I just used Ignite just to kite them and stun them and Dragon's Breath them, so it wasn't much of a problem. But yeah, you can craft these pretty easily with engineering, with a couple of reagents. I think that's how you pronounce it. I still don't even know to this day how to say that word, but I think that's correct, right? Reagents? Reagents? Anyways, yeah, that one's great. And also, you guys probably all know the Goblin Hand Glider got me out of really sticky situations. Without the Hand Glider, I definitely wouldn't have been able to get the closing clip for Hansol 5, which was a huge part of the movie. Last but not least is the Shieldtronic shield, also crafted from engineering. and you can pop this and it'll absorb 68k damage for 15 seconds. And it's not like a power word shield or an AMS where it shows how much it absorbs on your HP bar, so it kind of catches people off guard, so it's great that way. And also, if you're a stealth class like a rogue, you can pop this and vanish or re-stealth even when you have dots, and it won't break you out of stealth, which is also really good. The only downside is that it shares cooldowns with potions, so if you would rather heal the damage up, you can use a potion instead. But I guess it's like a situational type thing. Yeah, but if you haven't noticed the pattern already, being engineering is just so great for world PvP, and it's always been this way in previous expansions that I've played at least. So it's a really good profession to pick up if you also are gearing a character to get the upper hand. Yeah, hopefully these items help you out if you haven't checked them out already. I'm sure most of you guys have, but if you haven't, they'll greatly benefit you, so go grab them and go burn shit, yo.